Welcome to Violin Lounge TV, where you learn to play the violin and viola with body, mind and spirit. This is your host, violinist Zlata.
Hello there, this video is about how to move your hand and fingers while bowing, and I'm making this video to answer Sarah's question. She writes to me, "Hi, I'm realizing that to bow straight your wrist, fingers and arm do things as you bow from tip to frog and vice versa. On most videos you don't get to see what the hand is doing, especially when the bow is at the tip. Do you have a video addressing what your fingers and hand are supposed to do?" Well, Sarah, I've made a video around how to bow straight. So you can watch that video. I will post a link in this video description below. So you can watch that video. And in this video I will go straight into the movement of your hand and fingers. We've got two kinds of movements. And the reason you make these movements to bow straight is that if your arm does this, so not this, because then it goes all wrong, you never can bow straight. But if you're moving with mainly your lower arm, you will notice that if I hold a pen, for example, and I would draw a line, this would be a circle. So if I would throw something away, just to get something, a ball or something, and I want to throw it away in a straight line, I have to move my fingers and wrist. I have to do something like that. You might throw away a ball and really analyze your movement, because that's exactly what you do while bowing. If you don't move your wrist and fingers and you just throw it away, the ball will end up behind you, because it will go in a circle towards the back of you. And that's not what we want to do when we are bowing, because then we will bow like this. And then it will never sound good and your bow goes all over the place. We have a movement of the hand and the wrist, so the wrist, hand and fingers, that will compensate the circle movement into a straight line, because we want the bow to go over the string in a straight line. So what we do is that at the frog we bend the fingers, we make them round like a claw, and going to the tip, so your question was mainly about the tip, you stretch your fingers, and in some cases, if you have a little bit short arm or maybe short fingers, your pinky will leave the bow a little bit. Never stretch your fingers all the way, because then you will lock them, and if you go in the way back, then you will get a kind of a shock movement when you go back. And then I will show you what I mean, is that when I bow like this, so here at the frog, my fingers are round, and when I go to the tip, and I will try to show you, I'm a little bit limited in space, my fingers go a little bit straight. And some people have their pinky off the bow there, and when you go back, your fingers go round again. If you stretch your fingers all the way, and you go back this way, then you get that, and you hear that in the tone you make. So that's so up bow, bend your fingers, down bow, stretch your fingers. Then actually, and a lot of beginner violinists do this, the window wiper exercise, like that. I hope not to smash in the window with my bow. And then you feel that when you hold your bow here in the balance point of your bow, you feel that you push with your index finger, and here you push with your pinky. And that's exactly the movement that you make while bowing. Because if I'm here, then I feel my pinky doing the work. And when I go to the tip, it goes from my pinky, so something like this, to there. And then automatically your fingers will stretch. So the movement is this, and at the same time, this pronation, we call that. And the further you go to the tip, the more your hand will lean on your index finger. And it looks very different with different violinists, because we all have different hands and arms. But the movement is that you go from here. I try to exaggerate it so you can see it well. is that here we lean almost on the pinky and we have all the fingers round, and when you move to the tip, then your fingers straighten a bit and you will feel more weight on your index finger. So that's the movement that you make. So try to practice this very slowly and with with whole bow. So there's no point in practicing it like that, because then you have the movement but it's so small. Make the movement very large and then you can practice it. Do it very slow, be very relaxed, so you can really focus and really analyze what you're doing and control what you're doing. Otherwise your bow is there before you know it. There are loads of exercises to do this, but this video is really too short to share them all with you. So I really want to wrap this video up here. Now you know what kind of movement to make. I hope this is useful to you. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.
Thank you for watching Violin Lounge TV. Zlata has a gift for you, the free workshop Weight versus Pressure. In this, she will teach you how to play the violin or viola effortlessly and comfortably, the secrets to creating a beautiful tone, and to touch people's hearts with your violin or viola playing. Weight versus Pressure includes the 30-minute video masterclass Weight versus Pressure, the 44-page workshop binder, and the Weight versus Pressure body scan you can do yourself. People use it as a valuable reference for years. Go to www.violinlounge.com/free-workshop. Fill out your name and email address, go to your email inbox to confirm, and Zlata will send you the login details for the workshop within 1 hour. Enjoy happy practicing and beautiful playing.